They were against a good PSG team. I don't think Arsenal did much wrong. I just think it was a very close game. But PSG created probably the better chances. Arsenal did create a few chances, but Donnarumma was in fantastic form. But I just think the difference between the two teams was the pace on the counter-attack. PSG, their front three caused Arsenal a lot of problems. Even Barcola, when he came on, had a golden opportunity. And you look at it with Martinelli, had a great opportunity, but didn't really stretch him behind, so he didn't really trouble Hakimi. And Mendes done a good job on Saka, who I love. I think Saka's a fantastic player, but defensively they got it right. And then when Arsenal did open them up, they had an outstanding goalie in Donnarumma. Yeah, I think it was, because your home form is important. I mean, the home tie, is very important. You feel like when you're at home, you feel like it's like the 12th man with the fans getting behind you. So it was a bit disappointing. At times they were quiet, the Arsenal fans, but they did make a lot of noise. They tried to get behind them because everyone was trying to egg them on. The Raya was, Arteta was doing it on the side, the players were, but sometimes it's down to the players, and then the fans will react off the players. So yeah, listen, it's a disappointing night, but they're still in this tie. At 1-0, going to PSG, it is a difficult place to go, but they can create chances. They went to Real Madrid and won, so why can't they go to PSG and win?
We always used to say about Manchester City when they were at their best, their defending is their possession of the football. That's how they defend. And Paris are a bit like that. I think their confidence to play in areas where you go, oh, I wouldn't be doing that. Their belief in their own ability to keep the football is mind-blowing at times. I've been so impressed with where this team has grown this year. Yeah. And you can say there's a swagger about them. There's a confidence about them. And they could have put the game to bed. Yeah. I said, unless it's 3 either way, then this game's alive. And they could have.
Yeah, definitely. I think people is optimistic. We know that what we showed today is just the beginning of what we are, and obviously really confident, really full of power for the second leg. Just can't wait for it to come so we can show the full strength of this team and try to win this leg.
We are half-time, and my message has been exactly the same. Post Real Madrid at home, 3-0. We have to go to Paris and win the game, and we are more than capable of doing it. Because I saw two very good teams where the margins are so small, and they had efficiency in front of the goal, and their keeper as well made a difference to see the result that we've seen tonight. Yeah, certainly we don't score a goal and concede one, you have to. But we did a lot of things very well as well. We had a spell in the first, I think the game had phases, the first 15-20 minutes, especially them scoring so early in a great combination play when the margins are so thin, the finishing is unbelievable. And then we had especially one issue that we corrected after 15-20 minutes, and we sustained that for the rest of the game, which I think it turned the game around. And yeah, you want to win the Champions League final, you have to do something special, and we're going to have to do something special in Paris to be there. Again, this is one of the best. It's beating all the English teams, the best teams in this country. So you cannot dominate this team 95 minutes. Impossible. Forget about it. And you have to understand what means dominating them and in which area of the pitch. And we have to be very clear. Again, what we have to do, where, and when we cannot win it, okay, make sure that we take the game where we want.
On pense clairement à la difficulté du match, parce que l'ambiance dans le stade c'était incroyable, mais je pense qu'on a montré notre vraie mentalité, on a fait le début du match et on a donné de la confiance. Et je pense que c'est un moment très joli pour nous et je pense qu'on doit penser, il faut rester, récupérer, penser à les prochains matchs que ce sera difficile et ce sera serré. Mais on est très content et je pense qu'on a donné à notre supporter de la joie de voir la mentalité et l'ambition de jouer chaque match. Et on est content, vraiment. Beaucoup d'émotions. Je pense qu'on doit profiter de ces soutiens, les soutiens des supporters, parce que c'est incroyable tous les jours. Aujourd'hui, 2500 supporters et tous les pays sentis qu'ils sont soutiennent l'équipe. Bueno, on doit penser que ce sera difficile, on va avoir des moments de souffrance, mais je pense qu'avec nos supporters et avec ce caractère, on va montrer cette vraie équipe que nous sommes. Et on est content, mais on peut améliorer. Tout le monde le doit savoir.
Bye.